Let us begin with the study of natural and man-made changes. In winter, the leaves of trees like the silk cotton tree, the coral tree, or the flame of the forest turn yellow and fall. But after some time, we see the trees giving out tender new leaves again. In summer, we see the green raw mangoes turn yellow and ripen. The ripening of fruits, the rotting of vegetables, the rusting of iron, the curdling of milk are the examples of changes taking place in these substances. These are natural changes. On the other hand, man also deliberately brings about some changes. They are called man-made changes. Making yogurt and ice cream from milk, cooking food, are changes that we make deliberately. Next is useful and harmful changes. We make a sickle from iron. Rusting of the sickle blade, charring of popped corn, making bangles from glass, breaking of a glass bottle, roasting of a chapati are all examples of changes. Determine which of these are useful and which are harmful. Changes like the ripening of fruits or the blossoming of trees are useful changes, while changes like the curdling of milk, the rotting of vegetables, or the rusting of iron are harmful changes. Some changes that take place in our surroundings are useful, while some are harmful. Besides thinking of changes as natural or man-made and useful or harmful, we can think about changes in other ways too. This brings to our notice some other characteristics of changes. Quick and slow changes. Let's turn to activity. Collect long pieces of broken glass bangles. Hold one of the pieces over a flame of a candle or lamp with your fingers as shown in the picture. Hold it for some time in such a way that the middle part gets heated by the flame and the two ends are away from the flame. Soon, the part near the flame will begin to soften. Because of the pressure of your fingers on the two ends of the glass piece, it will slowly begin to bend without breaking. When the two ends touch each other, stop heating. You will have a little oblong hoop. Take another piece and pass it through the first hoop, bend it in the same way to make another hoop. Repeat this process to link many pieces of bangles together. In this way, you can make a pretty glass garland for decoration. What change took place in the glass as you did the above activity? When the glass was hot enough, it became soft so that you could change its shape. This change or softening lasted only so long as the glass was hot. On cooling, the glass became as hard as before. Did the softening of the glass due to the heat of the flame occur slowly or all at once? The softening of the glass due to the heat of the flame occurs slowly. A matchstick catches fire the moment it is rubbed on the side of the matchbox. However, it takes hours for milk to change into yogurt. During Diwali, when you hit the little red tickly, it bursts quickly with a bang. If you dip a handkerchief in water, it becomes wet at once, but it takes much longer to dry. When explosives or crackers are fired, the charge in them burns in an instant. This means that some changes occur instantaneously, while some take a long time to happen. We shall study about reversible and irreversible changes. You made the oblong glass hoop by softening a piece of bangle over a flame. Will it be possible to change the shape of this hoop again and give it its previous circular shape? By heating the hoop again near the bend, it is possible to open it out again slowly. It is also possible to heat it again to make the oblong hoop once again. It means that bending the piece of glass and then bringing it back to its previous shape is a change that can be brought about again and again. Let us turn to activity. Take a big piece of a candle wax. Note its color. Place the wax in a small bowl and heat the bowl. What changes do you observe in the piece of wax? The heat slowly melts the wax. Soon there is only liquid wax in the bowl. Now stop heating the bowl. The wax will slowly cool, and after some time you will see that it has become solid again. The solid wax has the previous color too. If it is heated once more, the wax melts again. On cooling, again it becomes solid. You can make these changes again and again. Changes that can be made back and forth again and again are called reversible changes. Irreversible changes. We can make yogurt from milk, but the yogurt cannot be converted into milk again. This is a change that does not happen back and forth again and again. That is, it is an irreversible change. We can cook rice. Is it possible to change the cooked rice back into the raw grains? No, it is not possible to change the cooked rice back into the raw grains. When we burn wood or coal or incense, these substances form ash. Would it be possible to change the ash back into wood or coal or incense? It would not be possible to change the ash back into wood or coal or incense. Does a ripe mango ever change back into a raw mango? A ripe mango cannot be changed back into a raw mango. Does a butterfly ever change back into a caterpillar? A butterfly can never change back into a caterpillar. Changes that do not happen back and forth again and again are called irreversible changes. We shall now study about periodic and non-periodic changes. As the hands of the clock go round, they come back to the same position after a fixed period of time. The minute hand comes back to its starting position after 60 minutes. In the sea, tides come again and again after definite intervals of time. Thus, these changes occur repeatedly. Such changes are called periodic changes. Periodic means happening again and again after fixed intervals of time. The occurrence of a storm is not related with the time when the earlier ones occurred. The time that passes between two storms is not always the same. When the time that passes between changes that happen again and again is not the same, the changes are said to be non-periodic changes. Storms, tsunamis, earthquakes are examples of non-periodic changes.